Okay, Luigi?
3, 2, 1, go!
Back in the day, or 10 years ago, Smash 4 was coming out, and there was a demo on 3DS that I played to death. Me and my newfound love of the Smash 4 demo decided it was a good idea to steal my father's credit card and buy the original Smash Bros. On the Wii Virtual Console instead of, asking for the new Smash Bros. On 3DS. I mean, hopefully he doesn't hold it against me. Super Smash Bros. Is a game where Mario beats the shit out of Pikachu, and also other big Nintendo franchises like Zelda, Kirby, or Metroid. What the fuck is this? Or this? It's 1999, you have no idea who these people are. I think the actual premise is that all the characters are toys and the whole game is you playing with them in your imagination or whatever. So the game starts and you get a nice tutorial video.
How to play.
One of the game's biggest strengths is simplicity. You play other fighting games like Street Fighter and there's tons of complicated punch and kick buttons and quarter circles and whatnot, but Smash Bros. Only has 2 buttons, and 2 buttons on the back. The way it works is there's one attack button, one special button, and then the grab and shield buttons on the back. You do different moves by combining the attack and special buttons with directions. So for example, just pressing the attack button will make Mario punch. Pressing the attack button while holding forward will make him do a kick, and so on and so forth for up and down directions as well. Same applies to the special button. Special by itself makes Mario shoot a fireball. Special combined with up will make Mario do an upward punch attack, and so on. Smash Bros, again, unlike most fighting games, doesn't have health bars. Instead, when damage is dealt to a character, their percentage goes up. The goal in Smash Bros is to knock your opponents off the stage. They die when they hit the blast zones located just beyond the edges of the screen. You can kill them off any edge of the screen, those being the sides, bottom, or top. Also, during this recording session, I noticed a neat little sound effect when you fall off the bottom. You can play in time mode or in stock mode. In time mode, you get points when you get a kill and whoever has the most at the end wins. In stock mode, everyone has lives and whoever is the last man or woman wins. Let's look at this roster. We've got Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Fox, Kirby, Pikachu, Luigi, Jigglypuff, the Captain Falcon person, and then a little magic boy with a baseball bat, I guess. For 1999, this is still kinda small, but we've got all the major players here, and also Luigi. The lack of villains here is also a little jarring, so when I was a child, I would just headcanon that Ness was the villain and would pretend that the alternate colors would be different characters, so like Yellow Mario was also a villain. Also, the balancing is awful. Link, Samus, Luigi, and Donkey Kong are basically unplayable for various reasons, like Link's awful recovery or Donkey Kong's slow speed. Pikachu and Kirby dominate the rest of the roster because of their speed and strong recoveries. If you're not playing with your friends, then your options of single-player modes are limited to say the least. You've got training mode, which I spent a lot of time in as a kid, playing in slow motion mode with up-close camera. You may be wondering why. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Other than that, all you've got is what would later be known as Classic Mode. Classic Mode is a series of battles that lead up to a boss fight with Master Hand. In the other Smash games, the series of battles would change every session. Problem is, in this game, it's the same fights every time. You start every time with a battle against Link, and end with a fight against the Fighting Polygon team. It makes replaying this mode repetitive very quickly. Thankfully, the final boss is pretty cool. Master Hand starts with 300% and you have to get it down to 0. He has a bunch of cool attacks and he has his own stage you fight him on that would later be known as Final Destination. Wait a minute. This Master Hand looks kinda familiar. Does this mean that the toys are coming to life? I thought I was in charge here. Classic Mode also has 2 mini-games that you play in between specific battles. There's Break the Targets and Board the Platforms. You break targets and jump on platforms. Each character has their own unique stage built around their abilities, and it's probably my favorite part of the whole game. When I first got this game as a kid, I played it non-stop for days. But after finally getting the other ones, like the coveted Smash 4 that I was after, I don't come back to this one. But why? Isn't this game great? Well...
No!
The limited characters, stages, and modes make it so you see everything this game has to offer within the first hour, so it gets old pretty quick. Another problem I have is the controls. I don't know if it's just my controller or me playing on the Wii, but everything feels slow, sloppy, and unresponsive. Half the things that happen feel like an accident and not something that I did intentionally. And don't even try and say that it's a... All those things put together mean that there's rarely a time where I'd boot this one up rather than any of the other ones. Also, I found out I have to change my Wii U settings to 480p every time I want to play in Wii mode if I want the aspect ratio to be correct, so I'm never playing this game again.